Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samanya Mavume and I am back with my second video. If you are new here, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down below. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. And I hope you enjoy my second video. So this is obviously my second video, and I was thinking, you know, since I'm still new to this YouTube thing, we're still in the kind of getting to know each other phase. So I thought I would have like a drunk makeup tutorial slash mini story times and chats, just so I can address some of the queries and follow-up questions I had from my previous video, my get to know me tag, and also just to, you know, have conversations, get to know each other better. So the rules of the game are that I have to take a shot before each step of makeup. So shot number one, let's just get the show started. Let's get started, bruv. There it is. Okay, so where life. Okay. So is it hello? Yo, okay. Let's get into it. So I will start by addressing oh Lord. Start by addressing quite a few people actually wanted to know about the Healy story, because I just like mentioned it in passing. So if you haven't watched the first video, please watch it and you'll know what I'm talking about. So it was the question surrounding like the strangest thing that I've ever experienced, and I said I once saw Uhili. So what had happened was I was probably like around 12. Should I start with this or should I start with... I'm sorry, let me backtrack, y'all. Okay, so I was probably around 12 years old, and my nieces, my brother's children, his two daughters, were staying with us, and they had like this friend of theirs from this other house in the hood. So I grew up in Tanzania, which is like a township in East London. And Payana, area near to the house where there were like accusations by Gulamzi. So they used to play there. Obviously, like they're not aware of these things, and also it's just speculation. Like every rumor in the hood is not true. So yeah, no, the one time they went to that house and they came back with this doll. It was like this dusty like disheveled doll looking like horror movie vibes, looking like that. And it immediately gave me the creeps. But again, you know, like I had no reason to think of it, like think anything of it at that point. Then I can't remember who was staying over at my house that day, but I had to sleep with them. So I'm sleeping with them, and they had put the doll like on a chair by the foot of the bed. And I woke up in the middle of the night, which never happens. Never happens. Woke up in the middle of the night, and I uncover myself, I look, and by the foot of the bed, I swear, there is Uhili, and it's holding that doll and brushing its hair. It was like a little girl type of situation. I didn't even know how to react. I just like, I stared, and I was like, what the fuck? Internally. And then I just went back to sleep. Because I was like, "This, like, what am I gonna do? In order for me to get to my mom, I must walk past that thing. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not a hero." So yeah, went back to sleep. Don't know how. Like, I feel like I was braver when I was younger than now. Cause wow. I went back to sleep and then told my mom the next morning. She told them, "Mama, go do say, oh, look at me forgetting the rules of the game. I'm supposed to take a shot." Okay, so I'm about to move on to my brows are in, and I'm gonna take another shot because it's the next step. So actually, like, I have these, so I like tweeze and cut my brows a bit, so you probably won't see, but like my brows don't naturally look the same. They don't. So like I always have a challenge when it comes to like doing makeup and doing my brows to actually make them look the same, because they don't naturally look the same. They look more like good friends instead of looking like twins. But yeah, it's called up. Then cheers. Oh my god. So in terms of like my YouTube journey, I mean, yes, it just started, but mentally it hasn't. I've been thinking about like starting a channel for a very long time now, and at some point I was gonna start a channel with my then best friend, and like, because I suffer from anxiety, like a generalized anxiety disorder. So those who have anxiety will know what that kind of like does to you mentally. Always doubting yourself, you always, you know what I mean, everything just seems like an impossible task. So it made me feel a bit better to like start it with her, because we'd be like, okay, at least I'm not going to be alone on this journey. It's going to be the two of us. But that did not end up happening, and we ended up stopping the whole friendship, which I'm going to get into as well, because I also got inquiries surrounding that, you know, people, since we were friends from like the age of 10 until beginning 2020, you know, so throughout my entire most of entire primary and my entire high school and varsity careers, people knew about, okay, my best friend is this person. So now when I pull up on you, because I didn't really announce it when we stopped being friends, you know, I didn't hold a press conference or nothing, so therefore people are like a bit confused by, hey, well, what do you mean Keith is your best friend? Who the hell is Keith? Who the hell is that? It's my best friend. Okay, so what had happened between me and that hun was, let me tell y'all something. So towards the end of postgrad, like I started having those chats about, okay, I'm most probably gonna move to Joburg, you know, that's where I'm gonna work. So she had also expressed interest in moving to Joburg, so we spoke about moving in together, you know, we spoke about it throughout the year. And then towards the end of the year, because like I had this bursary where it's different companies, so it's not like having a bursary with a specific firm or with a specific company. It's different companies and different firms that came together, and then they just put in money, and then those bursaries are given out to the respective students. So since I was part of that bursary, and like it's basically all these different companies and firms, I wasn't really sure like who I'm gonna work for and where, until November of 2019, which is when I got the call, and then I knew about, okay, now it's set in stone that I'm definitely going to Johannesburg. Cool. So now oh lord, it's so hard to talk and do brows simultaneously. It's so hard. You know what, actually let me finish off my brows. Let me do that, chill. much better. Don't you? Okay, I think I managed to make them look alike. Like, every time it's a gamble. Like, either you hit or you miss. Look, it's good enough. I don't care. Anyway, let's move on. So anyway, so we're having chats about, you know, moving to Joburg together and all of that stuff. And then anyway, then in November most, now I know her for sure. So I let her know. I'm like, yay. Okay, I'm about to conceal. I'm using my Revlon Candid concealer. And obviously I have to take a shot because it's the next step. I'm gonna be so lit at the end of this. I'm already disgusted. Like, I'm pre-disgusted. Pre-disgusted. Okay. Okay. Wait. Chairs and tables. Chairs is doula. Oh my god. So now that it was official and I let her know, I started looking for places. So throughout the whole of December, I'm looking for places. I'm on property 24. I'm on private property. I'm looking. I'm contacting agents. I'm doing this. I'm doing the most. She's barely lifting a finger this whole time. Bear in mind. Okay? I'm doing most of the looking. And like, I'll send her screenshots, the screen recordings and whatever. Then we'll discuss and then we'll pick which places we like and whatever. And then her cousin needed a babysitter. So I'm not sure where her cousin was going, but her cousin stays in Joburg and she needed a babysitter. So she asked my ex-bestie to come babysit her kids. And I was like, damn, that's perfect. It's perfect. Because now, like, since you're going to be in Joburg, you can do the viewings. Perfect. Fine. So she comes to Joburg. We shortlist some places. I hit up the agents and we set the time and day. She did not make it to like a few of the viewings, and for such stupid reasons. Like the one time she had a viewing at 1. I still remember very clearly. She had a viewing at 1. And I know she was up. I know she was up by 12. I know that because she was posting on her story. So I know she was up. So I don't understand how she couldn't have made it to the viewing. Which is another thing that made me think, but she just in general was not taking the whole situation seriously. Fine. So she was like, no, I missed the viewing. Sorry, I couldn't go because I was sleeping. We slept late not last night because we were drinking and having fun and whatever. And I'm just like, because you were what? As if that can't wait. And it was very frustrating to me because she knew by now, like, besides just moving to Joburg, you know, when you're on the journey to become a CA, there are 2 board exams that you have to write. Okay, that you have to write. And the first one is usually like right after you get out of Bestie. So I was wanting to prepare for my ITC. It's called Initial Test of Competence, ITC, exam for SAICA, the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants. So this is obviously a very important exam. I mean, you just heard me say South African Institute of Chartered Accountants. So it's obviously a very important exam, and it's the first exam for me, like qualifying as a CA, and she knows that. And I told her I would like to, by January, have the apartment so that when I get to Joburg, I can just have my own space to study. I can't go stay at my sister's because she has a child and everything, and won't be like, well, obviously not letting me study because he's going to want to play and he's going to be bothering me the whole time. You know what I mean? it's just not an ideal situation. I want to have my own space. It's very important to me. And she knew the level of importance. She knew that, like, it was low-key sabotage, child. I don't care, because you can't know how important something is to someone and then still just fucking mize it and just be like, do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, and miss viewings because you're drinking. Come on. You can drink anytime. You're drinking right now. I mean. Anyway. So again, she would miss viewings and whatever. She went to a few though. But okay, fine. So this whole time, like, I'm complaining to, like, my other friends about it and stuff. Oh, and on top of that, at that point, like, by December of 2019, she was planning on moving to Joburg in January of 2020, but she still didn't have a job. And I told her, I'm like, oh, it's fine, you know, I'll cover for both of us for the first few months until you find something. I need y'all to take that in. I need you to fully like, take it into your veins. I was gonna pay for somebody else's bills, and she still disrespected me. But it's fine. Life is not about a woman. Anyway, so even though I was willing to do all this for her and she was just gonna, you know, chill there while I cover everything like I'm her man or something, she was still all like nonchalant towards the whole situation. And then on the 4th of Jan, she hit me up and she's like, yeah, you know what, I think I'm just gonna go stay with my cousin, the cousin that I mentioned earlier on, but I think I'm gonna go stay with my cousin when I'm in Joburg. And I was like, I was very mad, but I got over it, and like, we moved on from that. That wasn't the reason why we stopped talking, but it was very disrespectful because I felt like the whole time you could have just said that, you know what I mean? Because I felt like the way she was acting, how nonchalant she was towards the situation, she wasn't taking it seriously enough. I felt like she always had that thing in the back of her mind, but oh, nah, I can always go stay with my sister. I mean, my cousin, sorry. But that's not fair for me because I can't do that. I don't have anyone to fall back on. So what must I do? Must I fail my exams or like, you know what I mean? Like what must happen? Because I can't study anywhere else. There's kids everywhere, even in Endling. Like, it was December, there's children. Like, I don't have a space. That's why I needed to have a place in Joburg so I can go there, defigure the phone there, and you know, put together all the info and be prepared for my exam. And I felt like it was very disrespectful, and I felt like she had been moving with that mentality the whole time, and she didn't bother to let me know, which I found extremely selfish of her, because you taking time away from me. I could have been looking for somebody else who's serious this entire time. But it's fine. I let that slide. Day later, I slide. And then, oh, child. So, okay, fine. I was mad, but I got over it. Fine. Then a few days later, I was leaving for Cape Town. So I wanted to go to Cape Town. I can't remember what I needed to do in Cape Town, but I need to do things in Cape Town first before going to Joburg, because once I went to UCT, so that was my varsity. Some of my things were in my old res, etc. So I had things to like sort out in Cape Town before going to Joburg. She hit me up around that time and she was like we should do ABC. I can't remember what it was that she said she wanted us to do, and I was like, yeah, like totally, we can do that, but like next time though, because I've already left. She's like, hey boy, you already left, you didn't tell me. And then I respond and I say to her, no, just that things are on a need to know basis right now. Yeah, so after I said to her like everything is on a need to know basis, then I screenshot that, because she wasn't the only one who had asked me about like, hey boy, like a hunting, you know, Islamic people. oh, you left, you didn't let us know you're leaving, whatever. So I screenshot that. I didn't screenshot like the whole conversation, just those 2 messages of, oh, you've left. And I was like, no, things are on a need to know basis. So those were the 2 messages I screenshot. I put them on my story so that everybody could just know, like, leave me alone. Then she responds to my status and she's like, Dukvilamos, like, I heard you, why are you putting me on your status? And I was like, girl, this is not for you though. Like, hence it's on my status. It's for everybody. That's what a status is. And then she was like, hayi, so I'm going to faka kwezi data zakho mna. And I was like, bitch. Anyway, I think that's the point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to draw the line at this point, because now, like, you did me so dirty. Like, you literally did me so dirty. You wasted my time and energy that I could have been putting into this with somebody else who's actually serious about staying with me, because as a first year trainee, accounting trainee, I'm not going to be earning bank, so I can't be staying by myself. I won't be able to afford it. I need to stay with somebody else. And so now I must go through the admin of looking for someone after the whole December has passed and people have already found flatmates, etc. I must now be that person looking for a flatmate, which I know, because you strung me along the whole of December and I let that slide, and then you're still gonna come on my WhatsApp. I was like, no, bruh. Nah, bruh. That's why I had to draw the line. I drew that line thick, okay? And basically that was like the last time we spoke. Technically speaking, it wasn't, but it was like the last time we spoke. That's where our friendship ended. That was the last day, like early Jan, maybe 6th of Jan or something. Anyway. And then after the whole situation happened, okay, this is still concealer, so I'm not going to take a shot because, wow, guys, it's still concealer. It's just my lids. It's just a different concealer. Okay, anyway. So, like, it just felt very disrespectful for you to do all that. And then unkeze. And then I started thinking back about hey man, actually this friendship was never good for me, because I started remembering other times where she's done me dirty. I started thinking about this one time. So on December 31st, 2018, so she had a fling with this other guy, né? And that 31st he was hosting Kokwabo, a party. Then we went to that party and she got really lit. She fell asleep, and while she was asleep, her cousin was flirting with her mans. But as quite up, her cousin was flirting with her man, so let me not laugh about it. And then when she woke up, I let her know. Obviously, that's my best friend, right? So I tell her, I pull it to the side. I'm like, girl, A, B, C, D, and E done happened while you were asleep. And then she's like, oh yeah, no, like when we were alone, she's like, yeah, no. I'm not surprised, because she also did that to our other cousin. You know, like she doesn't have family loyalty, etc. She's going off. Then now we're all in a room to talk about it. See, for me, her, the cousin, and the man that she had a thing with. We're all in the room, we're talking about it. And I'm like, no, but I saw y'all do A, B, C, D, and E. And then she's like, and then at some point they were like, oh, and you're basically accusing us of this as well. And she was like, no, I was asleep. I don't know anything. I didn't know anything. And I was like, I've never been so shocked in my life because I was like, we were alone 5 minutes ago and you were hyping this like, yeah, Damazi, I'm not surprised. She did that to our other cousin. Now when you're in front of people, you're gonna switch up on me. I was like, damn, okay. And then her man started acting up and he was like, I don't even know why you're here. Like whatever. When that man said that, Bana, I don't even know why you're here. Like no one invited you. He said that to me. One thing about me, I will not be where I'm not wanted. So I left. I did not care that it was in the AMs. I was like, oh, I've been bit. I'm out. So I left. And then, wow, I should really be doing my makeup. Okay, this is gonna be the next step. If I get inanzika is setting powder. So after he said that, yeah, I don't be staying where I'm not wanted. So I was like, okay, Sawama. I only had 10 rand in my pocket. It takes a hell of a. And I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna get there. Because I'll put taxi in the town or something. If you get it throw where I have my card, I have 10 rand in my pocket. If you get it throw it down me, and then so then fortunately for me, like some other guys were leaving as well and they gave me a lift and whatever. Fine. Cheers. It's very wrong. And my ego. Where's the top? See, I couldn't even see the lid and it was right in front of me. Like, it's very wrong, guys. We again, that's my advice. Anyway, so now, let me grab another brush. Let me grab, not the bag, the bag. I'm gonna use this. I haven't used it before, but like, let's try. I think this thing is too big to work properly for London for now. It's too big. What about this one? Okay, content. This is the content I signed up for. Yes. Okay, anyway. So I made it home that day. Sis didn't hit me up. The whole day, sis didn't hit me up. And then the next day only, she hits me up. And yeah, she did apologize for throwing me under the bus in front of the people. But my biggest concern was, I went home at like 4 a.m. or whatever. I'm a woman in South Africa by myself. Like, she doesn't know that I got a lift. I did get a lift, but she doesn't know that. She doesn't know that. For all she knows, I walked all the way to a taxi. So it was just confusing to me that she was not concerned about my safety that whole time, and only the next day she decided, well, oh yeah, that bitch, let me hit her up. Yeah. So that was one of the things I thought of. No, but like only after we stopped being friends, and I was like, damn, that was fucked up. It's weird how a lot of the fucked up things that happened in our friendship, I only, became not aware of because I knew, but I wasn't really thinking of it in that way. It's only after the friendship came to an end where I was like, oh damn, that bitch was never a good friend, really. Yeah, there's just so many things. But wow. I want to lie and say the alcohol isn't hitting me, but it is. I have to take another shot. Yeah. Yo. What did I do to deserve this? I started a channel. Okay. Cheers again. I'm absolute. Yo. Guys, get manners. I'm system young. Okay. I'm eyeshadowing. What is this? Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild. Anyway, I'm just gonna do like a smoky eye situation. This is my transition color, which is like a plum burgundy. Is it burgundy? I don't know. Anyway, I know these people hit me up and they would ask like, oh my gosh, like how, like, do you not miss her and stuff? And I really don't, which is weird. Like, I don't know if I'm psychotic or what, but I completely blocked her out of my memory. Like, I don't even remember things that I did with her, which is weird because we were friends for 12 years. I remember certain things, obviously, but I don't remember. It's not like a nostalgic feeling where I'm just like, oh, yes. No, it's like, oh yeah, that happened. Okay. I don't know. Very weird. Why do I feel like what I did on this right side is just nonsense? It is. This shit don't look the same, but this one looks so good. Let me do this. Oof. Okay. Bruh, like, I want to lie and say the alcohol is not mucurine, but I can't. I can't lie to y'all. I'm not a liar. It's just not my thing. It's not my vibe. It's really not. And my boyfriend, yeah, Bona. My boyfriend should be cooking. Kande, what's a man for if he's not gonna cook? Yeah. Eyes by Chinatelin. You know, my boyfriend is supposed to come here and check if the camera is still recording because I took a video. Hence, I'm so lit. I took the first bit of the video. Kanti, my camera was not recording. Ndabese ndithathe ishot ezi-3. Ngoku I'm lit because yila 3 plus I had to do that same 3 again. Anyway, he's supposed to come in here and check if it's still recording, and then but he hasn't been here in like 30 minutes because he hates me. But Jolan and Naman. Anyway, ooh, yay. So I'm smoking eyeing the fuck out of this. Smoking eyeing. Smoky eyeing. Okay, not me having a black thingy on my setting powder. No, I don't want black under eyes. No, don't do that. How do I make it go away? Because I can't blow on my own face. I can't. Oh, that actually worked a bit. Okay, let me see. I'm good, I'm Gucci. You know what, like, let me actually talk about how amazing Keith is as a friend. Like the one time, what was I doing now? I can't remember, but I wasn't responding on WhatsApp. And Keith hit up my boyfriend, called my boyfriend like, where is Usman? Immediately. And like, oh. And his reason was that I hadn't responded in a while. You know, on WhatsApp. So he was getting worried. And that's so nice and refreshing. Because when I desire friendship where somebody will let me walk to a taxi rank. Just get begun paying DM Tanzania 10 rand. And like she didn't give a fuck. I really hope she doesn't watch my YouTube videos. Please don't watch my videos. I don't want to entertain you. This is not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. Why are you here? Anyway. Oh, now it's time to... Okay, I'm gonna put on powder. Wait. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm so disgusted. Okay. So the black powder from my eyeshadow, some of it fell onto here and now my nose is black. And I don't know what to do with that. But it's fine. I'll just continue on like nothing happened. Now we are moving on to the powder. Let me... I have to take another shot. Guys, can you leave me? God, okay. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Boo, 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 boo. Cheers, sweetie. Cheers, sweeties. Wow. Okay, I'm about to put on some powder. So it's this Wet n Wild contour palette, but like as you can see, all the lighter stuff is gone. I think a broken fell off. So I only have the brown, which is what I need. Let me grab another brush. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. Okay, it's still the same step, so I don't have to take another shot. It's just powder, but like another one. It's the same thing, but like same but different. That's what's up. wow. I'm so disgusted. Bruh, like this black eyeshadow really just fell everywhere. What was I doing? Why was I so clumsy? Okay. So you're setting spray, step. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess. I think I need to pee. Like, I've been drinking. At this point, it's so numb. My body is rejecting all of this alcohol. I'm not used to this. My body is a temple. Okay? My dad is judging me. I have a picture of my dad up here, and he's judging the hell out of me right now. Sorry, father. You know, when I was 10, I was at like Lalini, and and there wasn't even like a ritual happening or anything, but like I was chilling with my cousins, and then Dabizwa, me and my cousins, Dabizwa. Kotwa izani buro ku 8 gon, yeah. Zani 8 gon. So I was 8 gon, and my dad was chilling there with some other dudes, you know, leaders of the family, men. And then they were just like Selanapa. I was 10 years old. They could call it Gordons and Commando or something, but it was like a brown drink, and I'm sure it was Commando. Yeah. Nomqombothi. Batwa kuqani Sela. I was 10 years old. 10 years old. Kuthiwa mandisele iCommando neGordon. You have no right to judge me. Okay, setting spray. And some powder. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Just put a bit and a bit. And then, wait. This is really not my best makeup look, but I tried. I tried. Oh yes, the blush, obviously. Obviously. Come on. Wait, is that a different step? Fuck. Fuck. Oh, God, I need to pee. I need to pee so badly. But it's fine. Oh. It's a different step. So. Do we shot just never? I wasn't counting. I should have counted. It feels like number 100 to me. What if Nipkale is that fine? Is that fine with you guys? Because this is what I like. I'm good with this. Yeah. I can hear y'all saying no. I can hear it. I can feel it in my bone marrow. Full shot glass. What did I do to deserve this? Cheers. okay. This makeup is it's actually not good. Like, I'm not happy with this. I mean, it's okay, but it's not good. Yeah, the eyeshadow in Nyama, I feel like it's been very problematic in today's video. Extremely problematic. It hates me. Yeah, not good, obviously. But anyway, cheers. Cheers. Put on some blush. I literally almost never have a makeup look that doesn't have blush. Like, I can't remember the last time I went without blush. Like, it blush, just kind of blend it in with the eyeshadow. Not the eyeshadow. Oh, wrong. Oh, yes. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Period. Oh, period. Okay, still not the best look I've ever done, but it's good enough. It's good enough. I guess. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. And thank you for watching my first video as well. If you haven't, then what is the reason? Talk to me. Why do you hate me? What have I done to you? Exactly. But yeah, I'm really thankful for you guys for watching the video. I'm thankful for you guys watching the video. I'm thankful for all the positive feedback that I got, the reposts, the reshares, the DMs, the everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And I really hope you enjoyed the second video. I've been all over the place. Sagobi. Yeah, I've been all over the place. But hopefully you've been able to make sense of at least 20% of it. And yeah, here I am. Full face beat for the gods. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh.